STS1 to STS2. Well, I can tell you that the city of Tshwane have tested all meters that we have in our possession from 2005 onwards, and those meters all successfully converted to STS2. What about previously bought tokens? It is very important that if you still have unused tokens that you did not load on your meter, that you do load these tokens on your meter, as they are STS1 tokens. And once your meter is converted to STS2, the meter will not accept the STS1 tokens. So please load them before going through the process of converting to STS2. Now, converting STS1 meters to STS2. How will the meters be converted from STS1 to STS2? And on the system, all the meters in that area convert to STS2. So when you purchase your next voucher for electricity, the system will automatically issue you, instead of one token like you normally get, you will get 3. The first 2 tokens are engineering tokens. These tokens are generated to convert your meter software from STS1 to STS2. You have to load these 2 tokens successfully. So you're going to start with the one on the top. It will be marked as the key change 1. You're going to load that until your meter says successfully loaded. Then you're going to continue to the second key change token. The same process there. If all 2 tokens are successfully loaded, your meter is now successfully converted to STS2. So the voucher you got now, the number 3, is a STS2 version, and your meter will accept that. How to load the tokens? You start by entering the 20-digit tokens. You make sure that token 1 is accepted. Some meters will say successful. You will know your meter version. Some will show a happy face. Other meters will say successful or failed. So you load both tokens until successful, and then you load your power token. We have contact details. We have put dedicated people in our offices. There's email addresses, cell phone numbers, and landline numbers. Log a call with us on the contact details if you are struggling, and we will be with you as soon as possible.
Discover the warmth of South Africa's capital city. A destination like no other, a world in one. Meet our Big 5 family. Immerse yourself in our cultural diversity. Trace the steps of our walk to freedom. Experience our spirit of adventure. Feel our township energy. Discover our boundless entertainment. The city of Tshwane is the representation of South Africa's tapestry of diversity. Our attractions embrace South Africa's rich cultural heritage and the histories of all its people. In Tshwane lies an abundance of recreational experiences, including wildlife, adventure, art, culture, and history. Our townships are vibrant, filled with life, color, beauty, and all that jazz. Come and see how we do it here in the capital and get a taste for life. As a truly modern city, we also host a variety of major events. We offer a shopping experience that is out of this world, and our nightlife has something for everyone. And when you need to unwind and take a break from it all, you will find nature right on your doorstep. Situated in Gauteng, the commercial hub of South Africa, Tshwane is on the cutting edge of industry, knowledge, technology and innovation, as we produce 60% of South Africa's research output. With world-class infrastructure, We offer a variety of top-class business and convention facilities, easy access to the South African national government facilities, and a large number of embassies and foreign missions, all making Tshwane a wonderful host that can cater to your every need. So, whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, make Tshwane your destination of choice. Discover Tshwane.
Good morning, councillors. Good morning. May you please take your seats? Can you ring the bells for the last time? Please, councillors, take your seats. Let's take seats, please. Councillors, please take your seats so that we can start our meeting. Councillors, may I have your attention, please? Take your seats. Please take your seats, councillors. Please take your seats. Councillors, please take your seats so that we are able to count. Thank you very much, councillors. Thank you so much. May we please take our seats. Or are you going? Thank you very much, councillors. May we then proceed with our meeting. Honorable alderwomen, aldermen and councillors, we are a quorum. Then we may continue with the meeting. May I have your attention, please? Thank you very much. Honorable alderwomen, aldermen and councillors, due notice was given of this special council meeting. We are a quorum and I therefore declare this meeting duly constituted. I trust that you have all signed the attendance register for this meeting. Kindly note that it is of critical importance that you sign the attendance register. If you do not sign the attendance register, you will be marked as absent from this meeting in the minutes. May we now begin with our special council meeting by observing a moment of silence in prayer or meditation, please. You don't stand up when we are observing a moment of silence and meditation. Sit down. Sit down, councillor, please. Let's observe a moment of silence and meditation, please. And you don't talk when you observe a moment. The reason it says moment of silence, it means you keep quiet. Councillors, stop talking up there. When it says moment of silence, it means it's silent. Thank you. Let's observe that moment. Thank you. Thank you. Your Worship, the Executive Mayor, Honorable Chief Kekana and his entourage, Honorable Chief Mashangu and his entourage, a member of the Mayoral Committee, leader of the Executive Business, Chief Whip of Council, Chair of Chairs, Chairperson of Section 79 committees, leaders of political parties represented in Council, Honorable Councillors, officials, members of the media, esteemed City of Tshwane residents, and the public. I welcome you all to this special council meeting. Honorable Councillors, let me, on behalf of the City of Tshwane, express word of condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Tito Titus Mboweni, the former governor of the South African Reserve Bank from 1999 to 2009, and Minister of Finance, who passed away on the 12th October 2024 after a short illness. Mr. Mboweni also served as a Labour Minister in former President Nelson Mandela's cabinet from 1994 to 1998. May his soul rest in peace. Honorable Councillors, please note that for the purpose of the election of the Deputy Executive Mayor, the Independent Electoral Commission officials will be facilitating all procedures and processes of a secret ballot should that become applicable. The Office of the Chief Whip communicates to you the requirements needed for the above process. I will provide more information in this regard when we get to that item. Honorable Councillors, for the purpose of informing Council in as far as leave of absence for Councillors from this Council meeting is concerned, I will now call on the Chief Whip of Council to present to Council the approved leave of absence of Councillors. Chief Whip.
Thank you, Speaker. The following councillors have been approved in line with our city's processes in acquiring leave of absence. Councillor Peter Miller of the DA, leave. Councillor Frans Smith, DA, leave. Councillor Guy Breitenbach, DA, leave. Councillor Cindy Bilson, family responsibility. Councillor Shane Miles, DA, leave. Councillor Jared Frimmel, DA, leave. Councillor Quinton Meyer, DA, leave. Councillor Sylvia Brink, DA, leave. Councillor Alfred Makafula, DA, study leave. Councillor Puti Kwanati, DA, sick leave. And Councillor Juanita Duploy, DA, sick leave. Councillor Boitumelo Raswewe, EFF, leave. Councillor Leofi Leshabana, EFF, leave. Councillor Patricia Nisi, EFF, leave. And then Councillor Lex Mirrelberg, RCT, leave. No councillors arranged to arrive late, and one councillor requested to leave early, which is Councillor Betsy Basson of the DA, to leave at around 12:30 if we're still busy. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chief Whip. Official, yes, Alderman Avi.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. There was also a request from the FF Plus caucus to leave at 1. That was communicated to the Office of the Chief Whip. I thank you.
Can you repeat that, Alderman Avi? Can you be silent, please?
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The FF Plus caucus request to leave at 1 today.
Noted. Thank you. Unopposed proposal by the Speaker and other proposal allowed by the Speaker. Withdrawal of item 2, election of the chairperson of the Section 79 Standing Committee, Municipal Public Account, of the agenda, Honourable Councillors, on my discretion, I have decided to withdraw this above-mentioned item from the agenda. Word of condolences by councillors. Honourable councillors, I will now give you an opportunity to say words of condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Tito Titus Mboweni, and I will call the ANC. It can be anyone from the ANC, the words of condolences. Can we move to another party if the ANC is not ready? Do you have a person? Okay. Councillor, okay, you may go ahead, whoever that.
Okay. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Councillor. I'm calling the ANC.
No, okay.
I'm calling the ANC. Be patient. Be patient. Who's speaking from the ANC? Okay, let's pass then if there is no one. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
No, we'll do it, Speaker. The African National Congress would like to pay a special and heartily condolences to the family of the Tito Mboweni. Tito Mboweni is the former governor of the Reserve Bank, the former finance minister in the country. We've lost a struggle icon in the form of a revolutionary, a man who turned around the fortunes of this country and who has led us through a financial breakthrough. As the African National Congress, we wish the family strength in these very difficult times. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Alderman Maluleka, come and sit here. Come and sit here. Come, I'll wait for you. This is the new leader of the executive business. So you can sit at the back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I then call DA?
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. On behalf of the Democratic Alliance, we would like to send our heartfelt condolences to the family of Ntate Mboweni, as well as the African National Congress and all South Africans at large. Ntate Mboweni has played a pivotal role to the struggle to democracy and also post apartheid during the democratic dispensation. His role in ensuring that South Africa moves in a new economic direction has been applauded, and we as a Democratic Alliance recognize his contribution to that effect. We further want to send the condolences as well to the family and to say that we are keeping them in our prayers, and during this time that they are able to ensure that they bid him a farewell. And we say, may the soul of the departed rest in peace. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Action SA.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you, all councillors. Beyond his role as governor, Tito Mboweni was an influential figure throughout his career in various capacities. His work was always characterized by a passion for social justice and economic reform. Tito was just not an economist. He was a champion for the people, advocating tirelessly for policies that sought to reduce inequality and create opportunities for all. What sets Tito apart was his ability to communicate complex economic concepts with clarity and humor. He was never shy to engage with the public, often reminding us that economics is not just about numbers, it's about the people those numbers affect. He had a unique gift of making intricacies of finance accessible, and he used his talents to educate and inspire not only his colleagues, but also the citizens of our nation. We will miss the garlic pictures and pilchards menu. Rest in peace, Tito Mboweni, the comrade of the ANC. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Can I now call EFF? EFF?
Thank you very much, Speaker. The Economic Freedom Fighters joins the nation in mourning the loss of Dr. Tito Mboweni, our former Reserve Bank Governor, former Labour Minister, and former Finance Minister. The former governor was one of the early deployees of the former liberation movement in the government and played a central role in South African transition, particularly in formulation of economic policies for post-apartheid South Africa. Dr. Tito Mboweni remained a significant figure in South African politics over the extended period, culminating in his appointment as a finance minister, which he became his last position in government. May we remember the former minister's role in NETLEC, in the establishment of NETLEC, which also became a key platform for negotiations between labor, business, and government. Dr. Tito Mboweni was also the first African governor of the Reserve Bank, a position which he held with immense pride and undoubtedly great excitement. He was appointed in 1999, and the South African Reserve Bank adopted the inflation target policy of 2000 under Tito Mboweni's leadership, which led into a significant change of South African monetary policy. We often found ourselves in odds with the former minister in terms of policy and disagreeing in this neoliberal orthodox approach in many economic policies and engaged in debate in public parliament and private discussions. Dr. Tito Mboweni was always open and robust, frank, intellectual in his articulation, and our exchanges will always be remembered despite our differences. He was also known for proposing more radical and unconventional policy ideas, for some which were on the background, and surprisingly many were also progressive during his tenure. Tito Mboweni was advocating for the creation of the state-owned bank and sovereign wealth fund and the nationalization of the South African Reserve Bank. As articulated, one of his social media posts that he became defining point, and he made sure that he defended democracy and the EFF at many occasions whenever it was correct, and his policies will forever live with us. Upon his appointment as the finance minister, Dr. Tito Mboweni was adamant in creating the state bank. However, unfortunately, officials within the National Treasury disobeyed his instructions and failed to implement that which was clearly presented in his budget speeches in Parliament. May the soul of Dr. Tito Mboweni rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much. FF Plus. Yeah, you may speak.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I direct my speaking term to Alderman Saki de Blooi.
You may proceed. Just a second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll try the one next door. The country mourns the passing on of the Honourable Tito Mboweni. He was a respected person. He was respected locally as well as internationally. We acknowledge the role especially the two roles he played as Minister of Finance and of Governor of the Reserve Bank. His leadership created financial stability in the country. He will be missed by his family. Therefore, we express our condolences to his family and friends. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Multi-party. Who's speaking on behalf of the multi-party? Okay, Councillor Rubesta.
Okay. Thank you, Speaker. The multi-party would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and his political home, ANC. Tito Mboweni was a well-respected politician and economist. He was the first black governor of the South African Reserve Bank. His contributions to the country's economic policies have left a mark that cannot be erased. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Multi-Party Women's Caucus.
Thank you, Speaker. As the Multi-Party Women's Caucus, would like to send our heartfelt condolences to the family of Mboweni, the ANC Caucus, the ANC National Province, Limpopo, and the community of Limpopo at large in Tzaneen. We are saddened by the passing of the Governor and the former Minister of South Africa, and therefore we draw strength from the fact that he left a long-lasting legacy that we will pass on to ourselves, our children, and our great-grandchildren. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. We now moving to item E on our agenda. Matters for consideration. Office of the Speaker, the election of the Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane. This report is on page 3 to page 12. Recommendations are on 8. Honorable Councillors, as indicated in item 1 of the agenda, its purpose is to elect a Deputy Executive Mayor as required by the Section 55(2) of the Local Government Municipal Structures Act, 1998, Act 117 of 1998, as amended, as a result of the resignation of Dr. N.H. Moya as a Deputy Mayor with effective from the 9th of October 2024. Honorable Councillors, this item on the election of the Deputy Executive Mayor is on page 3 to page 12. The election of the Deputy Executive Mayor will be conducted in terms of Schedule 3, election of the municipal office bearers of the Local Government Municipal Structures Act as amended. The schedule is on page 10 to 11 of the said agenda. It should be noted that the IEC will be assisting Council with the process in respect of a secret ballot if applicable. Honorable Councillors, for the purpose of the nominating candidates for Deputy Executive Mayor as prescribed on nomination form was included in your agenda on page 12. But the Secretariat can also be approached should a party need the nomination form. Please note that such nomination form must be in duplicate and be signed by the two councillors, i.e. the proposer and the seconder. A person who is nominated must indicate acceptance of the nomination by also signing the nomination forms. All nominated candidates will be announced without any debate. If only one candidate is nominated, I will declare the candidate elected as the Deputy Executive Mayor. If more than one candidate is nominated, a vote will be taken by secret ballot. Each councillor present will cast one vote. and I will declare elected the candidates who receive a majority of votes. In order to facilitate an orderly election process, officials from the IEC will assist in all stages of this process, including the counting of the ballot papers. Please note that 7 observers will be allowed during the voting process, i.e. 1 DA, 1 ANC, 1 EFF, 1 Action SA, 1 FF+, and 2 representing the other parties in council. Members of the media are requested to ensure that they do not infringe on the rights of voters by zooming the cameras into the voting booth and in so doing compromising the principles applicable to a secret ballot. Identification, document ID, temporal ID with a photo or a valid passport and a driver's license. All councillors must be seated in the council chamber as the door will be locked, and no cell phone, cameras and smartwatches are permitted in the voting booth while voting. Honourable councillors, I will now request the nominations from the floor for candidates for Deputy Executive Mayor, and please be reminded that each such nomination must be accompanied by a nomination form which must be handed to the Speaker upon nomination. For the record of the purposes, the person who nominates, i.e. the proposer, and as well as the seconder must state their names. Honourable councillors, any nominations? Yes, MMC?
Thank you, Speaker. I, Chiofa Joma Shabela, sitting member of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality, hereby nominate Eugene Modise as the Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan.
I, Franz Bushielo, sitting member of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality, hereby second the above nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, councillors. Thank you, councillors. Yes, MMC.
Speaker, we want to check because we saw the report, but I don't know if those people are capable to read. I think you can't take further nomination because those guys don't have anyone from the mayoral committee. You don't have. So don't waste our time. I don't know why you wasted IEC's time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, MMC. Can we then proceed? Thank you, councillors. Thank you. Tsekofatso Mashabela, sitting member of the City of Tshwane. Councillors, please. Councillors, can we finish this process? Then I'll take your hands, please. Please. Tsekofatso, Councillor Pasha, please. Can we learn not to speak when the speaker is speaking? Can we learn that order, please? Thank you. You only speak when I allow you to speak. Councillor Fosi, good morning. Thank you very much. Tsekofatso Mashabela, sitting member of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality, hereby nominates Eugene Modise as the Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan. And seconded by Franz Bushielo, the sitting member of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan, by here second the above nomination. MMC Eugene Modise. MMC Eugene Modise, do you, thank you, councillors. Do you accept the nomination?
I thought the speaker will say, do you accept or decline? But at any rate, I accept.
Thank you very much. Honorable councillors, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of the Deputy Executive Mayor? Honorable Makalen, Councillor Makalen.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand before this council to ask Councillor Ramabodu ke a bona gore ke kgala re duma mo la bana o ka re sitela o dutse ga botsere ka mo re a kokonelwa man ka sa ete re a kokonelwa speaker.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Councillor, you raised your hand. I can take your hand now. No, behind you.
Thanks, Speaker. Speaker, I just wanted to remind Councillor Ramabodu on the other side that he's an MMC now, so he must be very demure, very mindful and very respectful and carry himself in that manner. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can see that, councillors, thank you. I can see that MMC Ramabodu doesn't have to defend himself. There are people who can defend him. Councillor Tisulwana and Councillor Sbutsana and Councillor Matebula, then Alderman Malulega. In that order, please. Councillor Tisulwana.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I think, Speaker, you have an agenda on you. So please continue the agenda. We are not going to listen those who failed. And you will never give us any instruction. You failed, just accept. We are going to teach you how to become the opposition. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Sibulzana.
Thank you, Speaker. In fact, I want to echo the words of Councillor Disolwane that we return to the program of the day. And with those words, Speaker, please allow me to nominate Honorable Grandi Tienesen for the position of DEM. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Listen, councillors, this is a serious exercise that we need to do. Councillor Matebula. Thank you very much. Councillor Matebula.
Speaker,
Thank you very much for the opportunity, Speaker, and greetings to...
Councillors, thank you. Thank you, councillors. Can Councillor Matebe, please? Yes, Alderwoman Matebe, it is unfortunate that I must ask you to keep quiet. So please, can you allow us to proceed? Thank you so much. Councillor Matebula, please continue.
Speaker, thank you very much. Speaker, Katleho Makhaling, Councillor Katleho Makhaling has never been a member of the mayoral committee, so he shouldn't speak on behalf of those who have been in the mayoral committee. Secondly, Speaker, there is a lady, a councillor there, Kidibone. She must know that her own party removed her as an MMC of transport due to incompetence. She must not come here and lecture our leader here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we make this? Yes, Councillor. No, Councillor Alderman Malulega. Then you are the last one. Alderman Malulega. Councillors.
No, thanks,
Councillors. Sorry.
Thanks, Speaker.
Sorry, Alderman. Listen here, councillors. Listen here. We are not going to stay on this. That councillor of the EFF is the last councillor to speak on this. We are moving on. We are not going to take hands anywhere. We have done the nominations. Allow me to proceed. I'm taking the last two hands, then we move on. We can't stay here for 2 hours, whereas we've got one person that is nominated. Thank you very much. Alderman.
No, thanks, Speaker. Good morning. My apologies for being late. These things of government, you must meet with communities. I met communities outside. And I want to remind our colleagues there that we can't waste time. We must go and meet communities. We must finish this business that we're having. My point is 2 points, Speaker, that you should proceed so that we exhaust today's business. But secondly, we must apologize to IEC that they took effort to come to a non-starter of a business. They knew that they were not going to, we do not need actually IEC to oversee this process because there's no contest here. I just want to, on behalf of our colleagues here, convey our apologies for wasting their time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillor, you're the last person.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, I just wanted you to indulge him a little bit. They are projecting, Speaker. It's very difficult for them. So please, Speaker, just give them time to project because they are in trouble. You must allow them to ventilate, Speaker. So just give them a little bit time, Speaker, so that they can do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honorable Councillors, Schedule 3, Item 5 of the Municipal Structures Act dictate that where there is only one candidate nominated, I must declare that candidate elected. I now, in terms of this section, I declare Eugene Modise as a new Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan. Now, thank you very much. Now, thank you so much. Please take your seats. May I then allow... Thank you. I will allow thank you, councillors. I will allow a 10 minutes break to allow IEC to leave the chamber and also pack their staff. Can we all clap for the IEC to avail themselves for today? Please ring the bells. Please, councillors, may we take your seats, please? Councillors, please take your seats. Please take your seats, councillors. Thank you very much, councillors. Please take your seats. Councillors, please take your seats. Councillors, take your seats. Councillor Matebula, take your seat back. Take your seat. Councillor Masilela, Councillor Masilela, your seat needs you. Your seat needs you. Thank you. Can we all sit down? Councillor Notonono, there is time to greet and congratulate, and that time has gone. Thank you so much. Councillors, as we did when we were electing the executive mayor, I have invited here the acting chief magistrate to come to be with us today so that he can proceed with the oath by the deputy executive mayor. The question will be why the magistrate is here. It is my discretion that let me do this exercise today so that we don't have any day or any minute to waste so that everybody can be on the ground, start working. Honorable councillors, as a Speaker of Council, I would like to congratulate Councillor Eugene Modise on his election as a Deputy Executive Mayor of Tshwane. Congratulations Deputy Executive Mayor. Honorable Councillors, I will now hand over to the Acting Chief Magistrate, Mahlangu V, to facilitate the taking oath or affirmation by the Deputy Executive Mayor, and also invite the Executive Deputy Mayor to come to the podium where the Chief Magistrate would be standing. You stand next to him so that you can take your oath. Then after that, once the magistrate is done, you can give your speech. Thank you very much. Acting Chief Magistrate, please take the podium. This side. Thank you very much. May you please, Deputy Executive Mayor, stand on the left-hand side of the, thank you very much. You may proceed, Acting Chief Magistrate.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and everyone, good morning. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be here. I hope this is my last time visiting you in this term. My work is standing back to progress with your work, and I don't like that. I also want to be productive. Without any further ado, Councillor Modise,
Sorry, Chief. Can we respect this moment? Thank you. Please proceed.
Thank you. Councillor Modise, do you take the oath or do you affirm?
I take the oath.
You take the oath. You consider the oath binding on your conscience?
Yes.
And you please raise your right hand then. Repeat every word after me. I, Councillor Eugene Modise,
I, Councillor Eugene Modise,
hereby swear
in my capacity
as the Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane, that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996, the City of Tshwane, its rules, orders, and bylaws, 2012, and any other law. I undertake to perform my functions as the Deputy Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane, Metropolitan Municipality, to the best of my abilities. So help me God. May I have your signature here, please? Congratulations, Deputy Mayor. Mr. Speaker, may I then present to you your Deputy Mayor and to the councillors as well?
Thank you very much, Acting Chief Magistrate. We can allow you to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, just a second, let's allow the acting chief. The protocol, please. Thank you. May I then call the Deputy Executive Mayor to give his speech. Deputy Executive Mayor, over to you.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Ke kopela ho thoma ka ho leboha Modimo wa Thabasione. Ke bua ke ba dumedise ke re khotso e be le bona. Speaker, allow me to preface my acceptance speech with an extract from the inaugural speech of the father of our democracy, former President Tata Holitata Nelson Talipunga Mandela. And it says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do so. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I want to say something that might sound peripheral to this moment, but it's important that I say it. Yesterday, I had a conversation with Councillor Jackie Ace. She was giving me a handover. The handover was done in a fashion that tells that Jackie Ace understands democracy. And a fortnight ago, in this house, we witnessed the democracy in action, wherein the former executive mayor, Alderman Sila Brink, when he was signing the results, he shook the hand of the executive mayor and accepted the result as free and fair. Speaker, through you, I want to request humbly this house to stand up for that gesture of respecting democracy. Thank you very much, Speaker, for allowing me that. On a lighter note, I want to appreciate the blessing given by the magistrate that in this term he won't come back again. My acceptance of this noble assignment is an affirmation and crystal clear indication that I have an appreciation of the responsibility that comes with this position. I will not allow fear nor intimidation stand on my way when executing my functions and responsibilities. I refuse to harbor any single drop of bitterness in my God-given beautiful soul during service delivery interaction with the wonderful people of the capital city. I arrogantly refuse to wear the lenses of racism when serving the Jacaranda city residents. I vehemently refuse to carry a pinch of negativity when I am, more especially when carrying out my duties and discharge my responsibilities given by this mandate. Speaker, Executive Mayor, Councillors, we are the host of the administration of this republic. We are the second in the world in terms of consulate or embassies. To be exact, 137. It's Washington, D.C., which is number 1, and we're number 2 in the entire globe. We are the academic hub of this country. There's no other city in this republic with higher learning institutions than ourselves. Speaker, let me be mindful and be considerate that we are not ordinary. We are special, very important, and our conduct must resonate and be congruent with that reality. Against this background, I want to call all members of this House and the executive, irrespective of their political affiliation, to love one another so we are able to serve our people with love. I'm going to endorse, embrace, and enrich all the good deeds by the previous executive. On the same breath, I will not be tolerant to irrational, irrelevant, and irresponsible acts and decisions. Let us strive to make the working environment friendly, safe, and conducive to all our employees. They are our critical and crucial asset. There will never be a single cent returned to Treasury during my term of office. The capital projects will be supported and monitored like a nuclear power plant. We are going to expedite the approval certificates of 2 state-of-the-art clinics built in 2016, one in Soshanguve and one in Hammanskraal. The occupancy certificates will be done with hypersonic speed. We have done this service to the poor people of Hammanskraal and Soshanguve, who are traveling kilometers and even using double transport to access health services. We will diligently migrate these assets from being white elephants to the epicenter of primary health care centers. We will create conducive environment again for all the residents of our city to access service delivery and the offices. High performance and dedication will be incentivized and rewarded. Mediocre and corruption will be amputated without hesitation and with no reservations. We are going to visit 2 families of employees who lost their lives after receiving harsh dismissal letters during the unnecessary prolonged strike. We are going to apologize to the families, assess their status and the welfare of their dependents. While we will be implementing the judgment of Fontaine, it must not be used to erode the standing of Alderman Avi and erase the valuable contributions he made to this city. We must urgently convene a meeting with the leadership of Fontaine to establish what are their fears, their frustration, and make them understand that this is a democratic country and we must be able and accept to coexist. We must illustrate and demonstrate to them that there's acute dangers with their actions for their future generations. Let us not harbor animosity, because doing so is stealing the freedom and happiness of their children. The party which is happening in Vulnerable Airport should be disrupted and be stopped immediately. We cannot have people who are occupying hangars for free and selling aviation fuel without paying the city. Vulnerable Airport status have been upgraded by Aviation Authority. The green contract of the restaurant will be reviewed and crucial assets must be made profitable, friendly to frequent flyers. We had a license and a route to go to Cape Town. While we were busy preparing another license to go to Tshwane, the city neglected the asset. And this doesn't need rocket science. Those who knows R21, they will affirm what I'm going to say. Daily, the residents of Tshwane are traveling to OR Tambo to fly to Cape Town and Durban. And it is unnecessary while we are having a crucial asset at our disposal. The hallmark of my leadership will be intolerance to destroying city assets like Pretoria Showground, which is today a white elephant. We had a date during our age that in September and in April, there will be a hype of activities in Pretoria Showgrounds. Today is vandalized. Tshwane market cannot be left unattended. Joburg is making $1 billion a month. This city is making $3 billion a year. It can be correct. The landfill sites will be attended to. We cannot be a capital city which cannot manage its refuse. We cannot sit here and be proud that the landfill site scales are not working. And this has been more than 10 years. It can be. Power stations.
Sorry, Deputy Executive Mayor. I don't want to discipline you. Just keep quiet. I don't want, no. Listen. The deputy mayor is speaking. Then you are not listening. You must listen. If you are listening, keep quiet. If you are listening, Councillor Matsibati. Yes. Then allow him to speak without making any noise. Councillor, I know you are not here for me, and I'm not here for you, but I'm not going to allow you to make noise while the deputy mayor is speaking. You may continue. Thank you. You may continue, Executive Mayor. Thank you very much, MMC. MMC.
No, thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, firstly, you have rules, and then one of the rules is that if members disrupt the House, must be taken outside. And then the other issue is that there's a Swargefar tendency that is happening there. They want to create an impression that the deputy mayor undermines the mayor. They won't win. We are together here, and the deputy mayor must focus, because these people that side, they think that they can divide this collective. They won't win. We are together. We are going to be here until the term of office. There's nothing they can do. They must stay that side. They are in opposition. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can we then allow, and I want to make it clear, we allowed the executive mayor to deliver her speech last week. Now it is not the executive mayor that is standing on the podium. It's the deputy executive mayor. And let's give him a space. Let's give him a space to finish his speech. Over to you, Deputy Executive Mayor.
Thank you very much, Speaker. The two power stations which were supposed to take us off the grid and generate income and further insulate us from the episodes of load shedding and reduction, which is Rooiwal and Pretoria West power stations. They were supposed to be astronomical to the city, but were deliberately made a poison chalice. Our executive will make Tshwane Tswana, the Jacaranda city, the capital city, great again. Dr. Nasipi Moya is the executive mayor of the city of Tshwane. The reason why we don't drink liquor is because we don't want to be intoxicated. And we want to remain sober in whatever we do. Our articulation, our interaction, and everything. Ndiyabulela, Speaker, I thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now that the Deputy Executive Mayor has delivered his speech, honorable councillors, I will now allow one representative of each political party in the council a maximum of 3 minutes to congratulate the newly elected Deputy Executive Mayor and also the newly, wait, Council, wait. Can I be only the one that speaks? Councillor, please. Thank you very much. When you congratulate the Deputy Executive Mayor, may you please also touch on the congratulations of the MMCs that have been appointed by the Executive Mayor. Now I'll call upon the ANC. ANC, your 3 minutes starts now. Remember, your 3 minutes is controlled, then once the mic switch off, it means your 3 minutes is over. So please, in your speech, cover both the MMCs and the Deputy Executive Mayor. ANC.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you, Speaker. I was checking leadership for permission. Then Councillor Bushielo says I can enter on congratulatory remarks. I'm entering now. No, I'm inside. No, thanks, Speaker. Congratulations, Councillor Eugene Tipe Mudise, on your election. Our work is cut out. There's no need for us to dilly-dally about what people want. We should provide water, resolve old infrastructure, find money to finance all the dreams that we're having. It won't be easy, but it is possible. We are going to do it, Councillor Mudise. With all executive members, we're going to support you and the executive mayor. We've pledged our support that we're going to work with all appointed executives. There's no threat against any executive that was appointed. Those that are dreaming that we're going to collapse, we want to promise them that we're going to work together. We are going to have differences, but we're going to create a platform to resolve them. Because we've got different political ideologies. But we believe that our mandate is to provide services. Therefore, we are clear in that regard that we are going to reach out to all communities. If you look at South African politics today, they are polarized around race politics. Therefore, if you look at the formation of the Freedom Front Plus, it's a minority group that is scared that South Africa would take them to the ocean. If you look at the colored community today, that is being mobilized by Gayton McKenzie, they are believing that they are left out and left behind. The Indians are still believing that this democracy didn't benefit them. They've contributed immensely. Speaker, we want to commit that we're going to work with each and every community. We are going to treat them equally because it's our assignment to serve them. We pledge our support, Deputy Executive Mayor, and want to say congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Democratic Alliance.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I do congratulate MMC Modise on the great task that is ahead of him. He has capital projects to look after and the entirety of rock and service delivery. And on top of that, of course, the MMC of finance. Now, it is indeed true that myself and MMC Modise had a handover meeting yesterday. And I did promise to be a constructive opposition that plays oversight, but also make positive input. I delivered a handover pack that sets out that the key to improve service delivery and roll out infrastructure in the city of Tshwane is to improve the financial position of the city, to continue the work outlined in the mayoral charter and the funding plan as accepted by council. The strategy is in essence to rebuild key aspects of the revenue value chain and improve collections. Most difficult and vigorous of this all is credit control, or Tshwane Yatima, where we cut the services to those who rack up high accounts and cannot or do not pay, and we assist those who cannot pay to bring them back into the payment net by making payment arrangements, by applying for POP, or by applying to the Affordability Committee. And thus, I am now also urging Councillor Modise himself to come back into the payment net, to set an example for the city and for the credibility of the credit control campaign by taking responsibility for his own debt of 620,000 rand and either pay that or make a payment arrangement. Huh?
Thank you, Deputy Executive Mayor. Please, can we allow the councillor to finish the speech? Thank you.
MMC Modise and his...
There's a point of order, MMC.
Thank you very much, Speaker. We want you to protect us. We elect councillors who are elected and then later on they are MMCs. Part of the responsibility is to take care of the information of the city. This councillor, she's no more a finance MMC. She takes advantage of information that she had when she was an MMC. And she wants to come and...
Councillors, I'm not going to allow what you're doing. No. Listen. Councillors, I'm not going to allow this. This MMC is on point of order. Okay, councillors. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. May you please continue. Councillors, I'm not going to allow this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Councillor, please proceed.
So this Swargefar tendency, where they want to scare us, apartheid tendency, it's a Swargefar arrangement, where they have information, they say, hey Modise, Wakolota, hey, what is that? She took the information of the city to try to fight us. We must not allow that. She must also visit Poppy Act. She can't come here and come with some list of information. She must be called to order. This can't continue. She must be called to order.
Thank you very much.
We are going to unleash the list of Brink. He's also owing.
Councillor, okay, MMC, please, thank you very much. Okay, councillors. Councillors. Councillors, I remember last time a personal death was raised in this council meeting. And I said, I'm not going to entertain the issue of disclosing personal information of any councillor in this house. Aye, boy. 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 Councillors. 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 No. Let's do this. Let's do this, councillors. I know. You can howl me. You can howl me as much as you can. What I'm not gonna allow here, it doesn't matter how much you believe, you cannot disclose a personal information in this. We are on YouTube. We are in a public space. I'm not gonna allow that. If then you have an issue with the deputy executive mayor, do the right thing, not saying it here in public. That is a personal thing that you need to address, Councillor Ace. Please, don't continue disclosing personal information here. This is not the house for that. So, it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not going to change this statement. Thank you so much. Councillor Matebe, Councillor Mukhale, Alderman Malulega, Councillor Ratikwane, in that order, you will the last person. Then Councillor Matebe, Alderman Matebe.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Speaker, on your point of information, a report served in this council, and you are the custodian of council.
He doesn't read reports.
The reports that served in council, they came through your office, Honorable Speaker. And it is worse that in terms of the code of conduct for councillors, whom you are the custodian, you should know better, Honorable Speaker, that conduct is not acceptable. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me respond to you, Councillor Mateb, Alderman Mateb. Councillors, she's addressing me. Can I respond? She's addressing me. I have the report. For your information, Councillor Fosi, I do read reports. Secondly, whether I have a report, whether I have a resolution, the report doesn't give this House a right to disclose the issues that is personal. I'm not going to allow that. Then, thank you very much. Can we then move on, Councillor Mukhale? Proceed, Councillor Mukhale.
Yeah. No, thanks. Thanks, Speaker. I didn't know that decorum goes with power. When you are no longer in power, the decorum also goes. And when you are in power, you behave like you've got decorum. But Speaker, because some of us are not exposed to these things here in council, we can meet them halfway. No, if they think that they can do that, we can meet them halfway. We're not moved. There is a tendency of Councillor Jackie Ace to be personal in this house. Last, she called a councillor fuckers. You fuckers will see if you'll be able to pay workers, as if they care about those workers. The report that came to this house is a report that speaks about councillors that might be owing
the city. It never spoke about names and individuals. Jackie Ace, if you want us to speak, I can speak about your personal issues now. Yes. In this platform. And you won't like it. Because I know personal things that have to do with you. I can speak about them now, you won't like it. Desist from doing that. You've been doing it, I've advised you even prior. Don't be personal when you raise issues in council. Let's speak about service-related matters. I will be personal and you will not like it. Speaker, they must stop doing that. They must debate service delivery-related matters and not personalities, because we can meet them halfway.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, MMC. Now, I'll call MMC Malulega.
No, thanks, Speaker. We are giving people currency that they do not deserve. This is about a headline. The elected mayor owes the city 600,000. It's grief. You see, when you grieve, you go through 5 stages. They are in the first stage of denial. Before they get to acceptance at the end, they are going to suffer. And we're going to make them suffer because of, we are going to serve people that they didn't go to provide services. Our retaliation is going to be positive. I want to plead to our councillors. Let's not glorify them and give them currency. These people are very flat and dead. Dead. They are worried. Then we should not give them airtime. They didn't do anything when they had positions of power and influence. Therefore, the decent thing that we can do is to keep quiet. You will see. They are going to accept stage 5. They will get to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No, Councillor. I recognize Councillor Ratukwane, and we are moving on. We can't stick on this. Recognize Councillor Ratukwane, and Councillor Ace, finish your speech without name dropping. Thank you. Continue, Councillor Ratukwane.
Thank you very much, Speaker. So, Speaker, I think we should refer Councillor Ace, or I'm referring Councillor Ace, Jackie Ace, to rules and orders for not observing the provisions of POPIA, and also not treating this particular house with the dignity and respect that it deserves. So we are going to have to refer her to the rules and orders. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillor Ace, can you finish your speech, please?
Thank you very much, Speaker. The previous government has done quite a lot to set up the Deputy Executive Mayor and...
Councillors, can we allow the Speaker to speak? So that we finish it. We can't sit here. It's only 3 minutes per person. So can we allow that? And Councillor Fosu, can you keep quiet? Councillors. Over to you, Jackie. Councillor Ace.
Thank you, Speaker. Deputy Executive Mayor Modise and his MACO has been set up very well for financial success. As we can see in the unaudited 2023-2024 financial statements showing significant growth, and depending on the management of the audit process, it will yield an unqualified audit. However, financial recovery still needs diligent work, and a culture of payment is needed for medium-term sustainability. Therefore, it is essential that members of the MACO not owe arrear debt to the city, and if they do, make payment arrangements. Leaders must lead by example. Thank you.
Thank you very much. EFF.
Thank you, Speaker. On behalf of the EFF, would like to send our congratulation remarks to Councillor Modise on his appointment as the Deputy Executive Mayor, and to the newly appointed mayoral committee that is led by a powerful woman who's going to ensure that we shape and turn around the city around. Speaker, you must know that we will not respond to Brink's tea girl, but she must verify her facts and respect the POPIA Act, especially since this matter and the report was brought to council with the dignity it deserved, not this clumsiness that is showing us today. Speaker, there's a tendency of this kitchen girl who was appointed for laughing the loudest to Brink. She must not disrespect us. We have decorum, and we are here to ensure that services are rendered to the people of Tshwane. Speaker, we recognize the importance of a strong leadership and effective governance in shaping the future of our city. And we believe that under the guidance of the mayor and the deputy mayor, and the new mayoral committee, we have the opportunity to bring about meaningful and lasting changes to our communities. We'd like to congratulate the elected mayoral committee, the mayor of the city of Tshwane, where there's no competition and contestation. She is in charge, she's a woman, and the entire city is going to rally behind her. Speaker, we are going to bring services to everyone. Whether you think that you sit in high walls, we're bringing services to everyone. We're not going to be a mayoral committee that only services the townships. We're going to serve everyone. So if there are people who are busy on Twitter writing Africans thinking that they are going to shake us, they must know that we have stamina. And the day we respond, hell will break. So, Speaker, with these words, I'd like to congratulate Councillor Modise. He must not be shaken by whether he owes. We'll sort them out. We are government now and we are ready. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Action SA.
Good morning, Speaker of Council, Chief Whip of Council, Amakosi, all protocol observed. On behalf of Action SA, I would like to congratulate the newly elected Deputy Executive Mayor together with the newly appointed mayoral committee. I think one of the things we want to illuminate as Action SA is that as this government, we preside over a very anxious citizenry that has been misled, and there's fear-mongering in terms of what is it that this government is going to do. It's very important that we remind the citizens that we have made a commitment, we've made a promise under oath that will serve all residents, and we welcome your acceptance speech, Deputy Executive Mayor, that we're not going to renege from our promise that this government is for all residents of the city. It is going to serve each and everyone inside this city, and us as this executive, we do not have a no-go areas. We'll go to all the corners of the city and we'll talk to the residents and we'll serve them with dignity. And want to say, as Action SA, a party that is committed to social justice, you have our commitment, one as the party, but also as individuals, to say we are behind you and congratulations on your elections.
Thank you very much, Action SA. Now I call FF Plus.
Thank you, Speaker, Executive Mayor, Deputy Executive Mayor, colleagues. I want to start by saying I'm quite surprised today that all the objections that were raised not very long ago why we should not have a deputy mayor has vanished miraculously. It seems to have disappeared when the shoe is on the other foot. Allow me to wish you luck, Executive Deputy Mayor, on the way forward. You have your work cut out. The task of taking care of the coffers of the city is a huge task. Together with that, you will be overseeing the successful execution of projects, not only the execution thereof, but also that it is on time, within budget, and at world-class standards. And that's what we will be keeping you to make sure that that happens. Also, in terms of reference that was set up by the previous administration for the Deputy Mayor, you have an immense task in ensuring that ROC, regional operations, are working the way they should. We have already experienced quite a lot of issues over the last 2 weeks, and those are issues that you will have to address very urgently. I would also like to say I am pleased to have heard that you have mentioned some of the burning issues in the city. I'm referring specifically to Vonderboom Airport, what's going on there. It needs to be cleaned up. The market, to turn it around into a feasible business, but maybe we should consider private-public partnerships in those cases. We will be watching closely how this will be done, and be assured that we will really try to assist in achieving those goals, but it must be all above board. Deputy Executive Mayor, also, you are going to need luck in achieving some of the goals, especially as you will notice that you have unreliable partners within your coalition. Those are things that those are people who have proved themselves to be unreliable. I understand that you've already had a taste of that. Good luck. To the MMCs out there.
So that means your time is up once you have been cut off. Thank you very much, FF Plus. Let's move to councillors. Let's move to ACTP.
Honorable Speaker, Chief Kakana, the Executive Mayor, all protocol observed.
Councillors, can we do away on the issue that you think no councillor that is allowed to speak here? Do away from that. Whether you like him or not, allow him to speak. Thank you. Please go ahead, councillor.
Congratulations, Deputy Mayor.
Order, please. Order, please. Order.
My little experience with you is that you are a man of your word. You are a unifier, a humanitarian, a true human being indeed, and a man who respects church and the clergy. The insight in your speech about where you are taking us is clear. You touch on all the things that matters to me, to my constituency, our townships, and to the poor and the marginalized. You said no cent in our capital budget will be left unspent, a bulk of which we all know must go to the townships. You highlighted issues which are dear to my heart, the issue of the showgrounds, the market, the issue of the Vonderboom Airport, and our landfills and so on. The dilapidated states of our assets which are marked to be sold to the biggest bidders and so on. The chorus of as recommended will now be accompanied by who and why. Let's save our city from vultures and give our people what they deserve. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much from the ACTP. Now I call AIC. Press once, Councillor, we'll be able to connect you.
Thank you, Speaker. To the new Executive Deputy Mayor and the esteemed members of the Mayoral Committee, I extend my warmest congratulations to each of you on your appointments to the Council representing portfolios. Your dedication, expertise, and passion for public service have earned you this recognition. Your new roles are a testament to your ability to drive positive change and improve the lives of citizens. I trust that you will continue to work tirelessly to address pressing issues and promote progress in our communities, unlike the DA-led coalition. Please accept my best wishes for success in your position. I look forward to witnessing the impactful contribution. I know you will make it. As members of the Multi-Party Women Commission of the City of Tshwane, I appreciate gender equality for equal representation of women and men represented in MECO. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cope.
Honorable Speaker, firstly, let me take this opportunity to congratulate our newly elected Deputy Executive Mayor, Councillor E. Modise. It comes as no surprise to some of us who have been following his political progression and his uprising since back then, as from the first elective conference he has contested in St. George's, gunning for an additional position, to be appointed as an additional member of the Regional Executive Committee of the ANC, where he was later assigned a portfolio of community safety. Your Worship, Deputy Mayor, I still remember when you were contesting for the position of the Regional Secretary of the ANC, where your name surfaced up front in 2 terms of regional conference you attended, where you were contesting to become the Regional Secretary. With the political heat which was prevailing at that conference, I forewarned some comrades in that camp which were opposing you that they underestimated your potential and told them to watch the space, that by the time the conference ends, Comrade Bonzo will emerge victorious, and indeed it happened likewise. And today I say this to everyone witnessing this historical moment in our political era. This won't end here. Just watch the space. The man will soon be the regional chair of this region and even hold a higher government position. To take you aback, I remember the words of Comrade Nompi in Ward 14 in what is called BGM, according to the ANC literature, to nominate delegates to St. George's, which resulted in you assuming the chairmanship of the ANC Greater Tshwane region. Comrade Nompi said, she will attend to that.
Councillors, can we allow, Councillor, please, MMC Ramabudu, can we allow the councillor to congratulate the executive mayor the way he feels? His 3 minutes is almost there. Allow him to that's the way of him congratulating. Thank you so much. You may please go ahead, Councillor.
As Comrade Nompi said, she will attend that conference because Comrade Bonzo will become the MMC of Finance in Tshwane and use his capabilities and potential to outline and develop fiscal policies which will be able to radically transform financial situation of the city of Tshwane and the residents of this city. Come to that time, the residents of the city of Tshwane will rejoice after having their financial strains resolved by the capable hands of Comrade Bonzo. Secondly, Cope again wants to congratulate the newly appointed MMC in the seat. We say that you are taking the public office. We believe you understand the type of vehicle which you are about to ride on, which is to work for the communities of Tshwane. The work begins now, and the communities are waiting for you. As I sum up, I would like to say, all who are taking...
Thank you very much, Councillor. And all I can say, you've got a beautiful history of deputy executive mayor, and you've been following ANC. I can see that. Thank you very much. May I then invite Dope, please? Dope. Going once. Gone.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Can I then call?
Honorable Speaker, Dope is here.
Where is Dope?
Dope.
Okay, okay. You may proceed, Councillor. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As DOP, we would like to extend our congratulatory message to the newly elected Deputy Executive Mayor as he starts a new journey. We also congratulating the new entire team of MMC from Progressive and wish them well as they embark on this path of taking Tshwane to new, greater heights. Honorable Speaker, we don't mind Jackie Ace, as she knows that the power she thinks DA have has evaporated. Now they just left with powder. The power is gone. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. Can we allow good? Good, please proceed.
Honorable Speaker, all protocol observed. The Good Party would like to extend our warmest welcome and congratulations to Councillor Eugene Modise.
Councillors, can we allow the councillor, no, the MMC to speak? He's representing her party. Go ahead, MMC.
Thank you, Speaker.
What? Raising on MMC?
Okay.
Just hold on, MMC Sarah. Councillor MMC Ramabud.
No, Speaker, I think after this meeting, you must go and check and review that thing of security. Looks like we'll need security. There's a behavior that side. I will be happy to see a white person be taken out here because they are disrupting us. Look at JGAs, look at the behavior. So please, section 6 must be, section 6A.
Thank you very much.
Must be taken out.
Thank you very much, MMC. Can we then allow, okay, Councillor Makhalin?
Mara Speaker, we can't allow Ramabodu to butcher into what do you call rules and orders. Section 6A is an caucus break. Let me talk about the dustbin to road
Thank you very much. Okay, councillors, okay. I'm taking, yeah, noted. I'm taking the last hand, then we go back to MMC Mabuza. Councillor Alderman Tennyson.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I want to put it on record that Councillor Ramabodu has just refuted the apology he's made to the Human Rights Council by saying he wants the white man removed. It's nothing more than racist slander against people from a different culture. I want him to be referred to the Rules and Orders Committee. Thank you.
Councillors, can we then move on, please? Can we move on, please, Councillor? Let me raise this. I've noted what you are saying, Alderman, but I remember the last time when MMC Ramabudu says those gestures. He came back to this house and apologized. So, he did apologize, probably You were not here. So we are proceeding with our meeting. Can I, okay, MMC of Health.
Thank you, Speaker. You see that guy who's forever provoking Councillor Obakeng Ramabodu on Twitter and writing Afrikaner remarks must stop annoying the EFF. Because Obakeng has apologized to this council. He has also apologized to the human rights, because the human rights does not deal with the color of the skin. They deal with the problem at hand. Councillor Obakeng has apologized. The fact that he's saying now that
Councillors, can we be in order, please? Because MMC Ramabodu Obakeng and Mteteleli, you can look at the records, Fosi. He apologized. So we cannot discuss that. And just finish up MMC, then we move on, please.
Thank you, Speaker.
Let me tell you something. Sorry, MMC. You can make noise as much as you can. Look at the records. If you focus when you are in council, look at the records when this MMC stood up and apologized. So we are not going to debate that anymore. We are done with that. You can call me whatever names that you are prepared to do, but I'm going to stick on what is on record. This MMC has apologized. I'm not speaking on his behalf. Thank you so much. Then can we move on, MMC? Can we allow him to move on?
Can I just conclude, Speaker? Speaker, we just want to tell the opposition benches that they need to relax. We are running governance and we are going to bring them on board. We are not here to swank. And by the way, when Councillor Obakeng Ramabodu made those remarks, no one stood up here in this council and referred him to ethics. He apologized before he can be referred to anything. So it must be on record in this house that we have also apologized to the human rights, because we are not scared of sending an apology. We have sent it.
Thank you very much. Can I call IFP?
Thank you, Speaker.
Can we allow IFP to speak? Sorry, Councillor, sorry. Councillor Mabuza was still speaking. Good. My apologies, IFP.
Speaker, good afternoon and all protocol observed. I just want to raise my disappointment with what is currently happening in council. I used to have a respect to the opposition, but the way they are behaving today, they're so excited. I don't know what is this excitement all about. So, Speaker, I will plead with you that you make sure that you uphold the decorum of council so that we can be able to move with speed. Thank you. All right, the Good Party would like to extend our warmest welcome and congratulations to Councillor Eugene Mudiso on your election, sir, as the Deputy Executive Mayor of Tshwane. We are looking forward to seeing you with your positive impact that you will make alongside the Mayor, our Executive Mayor, Dr. Moyo. Your ability to cooperate with Executive Mayor, the private sector and other government to strengthen intergovernmental relationship will be highly appreciated, and it's going to be very crucial. As we usher you in this new journey, we will urge you to address the thorny problem of economic development through establishment of vibrant economic hub that will attract investment in the city, create job opportunities for much needed people in the city, enhance skills development, initiate township economy, of which it's very, very crucial. You resuscitate and develop industrial zones and manufacturing and have a connectivity for transport mode. Establish business incubators as well as accelerators. And finally, Executive Deputy Mayor, make sure that we do have stability in the city, as well as finances have to be enhanced. And again, we really need to work very closely to address the apartheid spatial planning, where there will be a mixed-use development, enhancement of infrastructure, and have a proper basic service delivery, and make sure that everything is going according to plan. We are here, the Executive Mayor, that we're going to be able to support you and make sure that all your strive are not going to go in vain. Your success, Deputy Mayor, is also our success. Together we'll build our city, which we'll be proud of to call it a home. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Good. IFP.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Ngikubingelele ngikhuleke kondaba ezitha abakhona la ngaphakathi. And I would like to congratulate the Deputy Executive Mayor-elect, Councillor Modise, who is also ANC Regional Chair, a man that I respect, and congratulate the Mayoral Committee on their new responsibilities that is led by Imbowodo, Dr. Nasipi Moya. I wish you all the best on the task ahead and the responsibilities that you are given. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you very much. PA.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Right, so hashtag current situation. Never have I ever thought that we would see a new dawn on history as it has taken place over the past couple of weeks. I just want to firstly congratulate our new Deputy Executive Mayor on his appointment. Thank you for highlighting all of the issues that the past coalition did not see fit to address. I would also like to congratulate our MAICO, where we have heard our MMC Alderman Maluleke state that we will work as a collective in all of the other communities which have been previously overlooked. So let this be the basis of what government actually should look like. The DA has set a good example of what not to do. So let us move together in a spirit of unity, not just in media briefs and interviews, but let us do it in motion. Let us really be the leaders that hit the ground running in all of our communities and not just a selected few. And let us show the people that have trusted us with their votes that we are going to really deliver on what we have set out to do. Thank you very much. And that is from us, the Patriotic Alliance, ons Paisani, ons Dalanet.
Thank you very much. Now we'll take the last speaker, which is PAC of Azania. Councillor Mlantwa.
Kia o leboga, Speaker, lo se lebale hore ke PAC of Azania. Mokgatlo wa PAC o thaba gagolo ge bana ba mmala wa mobu ba namelela le go tšea maemo ao a bego a swerwe goba a iphilwe ke bao ba gorogileng ka dintlo tša go thetha ba fihlile nnete ba hwetša re sena boeteledipele ba thopa se sengwe le se sengwe ka go lemoga gore fa batho ba ga ba organized malobeng ke boletše ge re go seno bewa mmera wa maloba Brink gore polelo ya gagwe e re hlohleletša gore re be mmogo re be ngatana e tee re bo re tlo tšea boeteledipele ke bolela le kgono bana ba mmala wa mobu ba tšere boeteledipele ka masepaleng wa Tshwane ke ya go lebogiša motlatšammeara councillor Eugene Modise o fao legatong la bana ba mmala mobu ka moka e se gore ge ke re bana ba mmala wa mobu ke a kgetholla malobeng ke boletše gore in the PAC color counts for nothing ba iponang e le ba mmala o mongwe gore ba be mmogo le rena ba dumele go rena gore re a swanela go ba buša. We are not only installing ourselves. In actually, motlatšammeara ga o boletše gore o tlo iša ditirelo go batho ka mogodi ba dileng ka gona. You are restoring, you will be restoring the dignity. E sa le o utswa ke batho ba mmala o mongwe. A se boeteledipele fela, we will be restoring the dignity ya bana ba borena that we have been crying that they are denied this and that in Hammanskraal, Atteridgeville. Today all these things have shifted. The blame is no more with the DA. It's with us. Not only you, with us entirely as council. And we are saying as PAC, we are going to support you. Malobeng ke shokile nako be ke dumile go fa mmeyara wa rena Nasipi Moya leina gore le gone re tla ile go mmitša hunadi normal.
Thank you very much. You know, I'm a human as well. So I will allow you, Councillor, just 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you finish. Continue.
Kiri go the entire mayoral committee re a le lebogela le hlompheng hunadi a riwe a sebi go dira jwalo go hlola le role mmogo re tlo berekela Tshwane re sa kgetholle gore mang ke mang ke a leboga speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable councillors, thank you for your attending this special council meeting. The meeting is concluded. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.